This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Louisiana Fish Fry Products, Demco, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, Relief Windows, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome to another edition of Paradise, Louisiana. Here we coming to you from Badron's, Boudin, Cajun Meats in Port Allen. Got a special guest. You look at this guy here. Y'all guys, y'all bass fishermen and tournament fishermen and people that work around. Mr. Wendell Williams. And Wendell, we got a lot of news you're gonna bring me today, huh?
Yes, sir, for sure. That we have a lot of great fishing reports. We have some upcoming events, and we have some good things that we're bringing to Paradise, Louisiana today.
I tell you what, and I thank you for making the effort. I know you're a busy man. You got tournaments coming up, but we got other things good coming up. I made a catfishing trip. When I say catfishing, I'm talking about the old ways, Trotline. Some people say Trotline, T-O-R-O-U-T. Some
Yes,
people say trot. My daddy said trot, T-R-O-T.
Yes, sir.
My neighbor, I call him a Louisiana man, Mr. Hal Lamb, and his girlfriend, they call her Captain Janelle. Jen L.
Janelle.
She drives the boat. She does it all. And before I forget, I'm going to remind y'all one more time, I got to give her congratulations and a shout out and a hello. Her son and his fiance are getting married this week in Destin, Florida, and they watch Paradise, Louisiana on Cox in Destin, Florida, and Fort Walton. So, hey, guys, congratulations. Good luck. God bless. And Captain Janelle, can you come back to town? She can put you on some fish. Her and my good Louisiana man, Mr. Hal Lamb. So we got some news reports. We got a lot of news reports. We got a tournament report. Southwest Junior Bass Masters had another tournament. They did well, freshwater, with all that fresh water.
A lot of fresh water.
We got a couple turkey pictures and Berkeley Abu Ghassar Fish Report. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more with Mr. Wendell Williams. Wendell or Wonder?
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
When my wife and I started Relief Windows, what our goal was to give a quality job to a homeowner. Everybody's scared of contractors. We wanted to change the mold of what that is. The reason why you should pick Relief Windows to do your renovation of your home, windows, doors, hardy plank, or siding, is because of the experience, quality service of our company. We're going to show up on time. We're going to do the job right. The job's not done until you're happy and we're happy. We believe you deserve a quality job.
This boat fishing the CCA Star Tournament. Felt surreal for about a week.
My name is Amelia and I'm from Abbeville and I won this boat.
There's 100 redfish waiting. It all starts Memorial Day weekend. Sign up today.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, and the Wendell Williams Show. I want to sound like Wendy Williams.
No Wendy Williams.
No, Wendy,
I wish I get that Wendy Williams money. I take it out. You know, I can go for that.
Man already. You say you don't have no Italian or Jewish ancestors way back there.
No sir, no sir, no
You
sir.
count that money already.
Look, yeah, you got to
I don't
count
owe you no residual for this. No.
it. Look, you have to speak it into existence.
No, okay. But look, let's get a little history on Wendell. Wendell, first off, tell me a little bit about Wendell the athlete.
The athlete, Baton Rouge, born and raised. Went to Bel Air High School, where I did a lot of great things there. I was a 3-sport letterman all 4 years. Left Bel Air, continued my education at University of Louisiana at Lafayette, where I was given the opportunity from Coach Baldwin and Coach Ricky Bussell, and I took it to the next level. I had a little short stint in the NFL where I played for Cincinnati Bengals, and then I left Cincinnati and played for Green Bay Packers. Unfortunately, I graduated from college. I wanted to reinstate and let that be known. I'm a UL graduate in business. I had a business management degree. Got hurt in the NFL, and then I came back home. And now I have a fence company. A lot of people know us as the Fence Doctors, Outdoors Unlimited Specialists. We are a great fence company.
All them teammates and all them bass fishermen. I know you've been
Yeah,
there.
look.
Let's talk a little bit about Wendell, the outdoorsman. Wendell,
Yes, sir.
when you was in school, your dad, did you ever come up fishing?
As far as I can remember,
Who was the first one that took you out fishing?
My dad. My dad was from Wilson, Louisiana, where we hunt, where they hunt fish, and that's how they grew up. So
What part of Louisiana?
Wilson.
Wilson, okay.
Wilson,
yeah,
Louisiana,
North,
yes, sir.
Yeah, going
North
towards Clinton?
Clinton, yes, sir. Zachary, McManus.
East Feliciana.
East Feliciana, yes, sir, yes, sir. And we, LSU Lake, that's what I can remember. City Park Lake. I was maybe 2-3 years old, and he had us on that. You know, they only had one boat launch, and we was on that pier right next to that boat launch with a can of worms and cane poles. See, a lot of people don't know about cane poles. They have these new fancy poles now. We had cane poles. My dad would go cut bamboo sticks and let them dry out.
That buddy is nice right now. You got all them fancy Rebos and
Yeah,
reels
you got the
and
fancy
Buckhead.
Rebos and reels and the $300-$400 reels. Back then, when my dad took us brim fishing, he had a special spot. I can't let that spot be known because some people still go there and cut their bamboo and fish with them. So we went there, cut the bamboo, let it dry for a couple of days. He put lac on them, put string, and we caught all the brim we wanted to. Fishing not like that no more.
There's some people still fish. You take a jig pole, it's a little bit fancy, but I still love doing that.
Yes, sir.
Man, this bass fishing is big business. I know where you getting ready to go when you leave here?
When I leave here today, I'm going home, hooking up to my boat. I'm headed to Clinton, Arkansas. We have a big tournament, Quad State Bass Club. We have a big fishing tournament, bass tournament on Greers Ferry Lake. I actually have not had the opportunity to fish there before. I'm a fish for scout for 5 days. Hopefully I can put something together and we have a 2-day tournament. Hopefully I can bring home the bacon.
Yeah, you know, we got a lot of local people. Not many of them are color. I know you fished with Mr. Silver.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Silver been here a long time as them. He probably fished. He probably one of the first ones to fish when he got out of college or high school.
Yes, sir.
We got some kayak fishermen that are unbelievable. But being a young gentleman of color, we looking to get to the elite, or now they got the major league
They have
series, and a lot of those people don't fish the elite, and then the Bassmaster Classic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Matter of fact, it's many opportunities now to get there. When I was in high school, we didn't have fishing. I probably wouldn't be a professional football player. I would have been a professional fisherman. I would have fished in high school. I probably wouldn't even play football, to be honest with you. But now they have, there's just a lot of ways now where they have more doors open for the high school and up and coming, even in college. They didn't even have college fishing when I was in college. So now they have a lot of opportunities for the guys to make it to that next level as far as fishing wise.
Now, Good Time Bass Club. That's one of them you and your partner started?
Yes.
How long y'all been in existence?
Since 1981. I actually didn't start it. Actually, I'm the vice president of the club right now. They bring the younger generation in. We're getting a lot of things started. Bringing in new attitudes, new ideas, and and just bringing it, touching the community. That's what we really
How
are
often
here
y'all
for.
fish a year?
We fish here every month, every second Tuesday of every month. We fish. Our meetings, we have one meeting a month also.
Wendell, let's talk about some of the events that you and the Good Time Bass Club got coming up and how you sponsor and your company and all the people. What's coming up that's going to help our youth here in Baton Rouge area?
First, we have May the 4th, which is 2 weeks from now. We have our first annual Terry Honore Memorial Tournament. Us, Good Times Bass Club, and Cancer Service, Mary Bird Perkins, we've teamed up for one of our fallen members. He died from pancreatic cancer. And what we're doing is having an open memorial tournament for him, and the proceeds goes towards cancer research and cancer services of Baton Rouge.
Honore family is well known in this whole city.
Oh yes, yes sir, yes sir.
Whether they sponsoring churches. Name a few of those sponsors that are helping you, because I see a few names here I want you to mention.
Yes sir, yes sir. Superior Bait and Tackle, Mark. I love to thank Mark over there at Superior Bait and Tackle. They're giving Woolsey Industrial, Universal Assets, Mr. Bobby D'Angelo, and of course my company, Outdoors Unlimited Defense Doctors. We are also a major sponsor for this event.
Well, you can put us down. If anytime you need something, you need some help, you just let me know, and I'll be glad to do it and participate.
Yes,
now,
sir.
you got to do one thing now. Sometimes I can't get on this date. There's 5 other things going to be going on on the event calendar I'm going to show you.
Okay.
There's 5 other things going on around the state.
5 other things going on around the state.
Right, and they shouldn't conflict on this right now, but from trail rides to big tournaments to Palapalooza, they got so much stuff going on. I'm going to mention them again. You just let us know, and you bring me some pictures and some results of this tournament.
Yes, sir. I will do.
Now,
another thing.
I hunted with the honor race too, not just past year. And then we're talking about Terry. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, he can hunt. He took me hunting once. Actually, he's the one who put me on my first big job. And I just like I say, blessings go out to him and his family. And we're doing this tournament in honor of him, because he was a great friend of mine. And what we also doing...
How can they register for that?
Okay, they can register. They can log on to Facebook and go to Outdoors Unlimited Specialists, and you can register there. Or you can register at Superior Bait and Tackle. Mark, they have flyers. They have a lot of flyers floating around in the different bait shops. Front to Back Marine. A lot of guys also have registration forms. You can fill them out. Turn them in the Mark at Superior Bait and Tackle.
Okay. Well, now tell me what else you got.
Okay. We also would like my company is also sponsoring one high school team out of the whole Louisiana to fish this tournament for free. What they have to do is log on to Facebook, put their name and team name under the comment section under this flyer, and also on Instagram at Fence Doctors. And we're going to do a drawing on April the 30th.
You know, they fish all year long in high school tournaments.
Correct.
You're talking about fishing that now. You know, another one on the 4th is going to be
the state championship
in Amelia and everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's sort of late to get there, huh? Or y'all sponsor one of them?
No.
This is for next year.
No, we're going to sponsor from this year, because all of those guys are not fishing. It's only the high school teams that qualified for the fishing tournament, the state tournament. So they have a lot of other high school teams that didn't qualify, but they'll be able to fish our tournament.
That's good. You got anything else?
One more thing. We have the big back to school giveaway that Good Times Bass Club, it's called Fishing for Backpacks. Well, we bring the kids in, we let them fish at the Wildlife Refuge on Flannery, the Waddell Center, and we have a lot of great sponsors. We feed them, we feed the kids, and we give them a fully stuffed backpack, and with all of their other school supplies ready to go to school.
That's the last weekend in July.
Last weekend in July, July the 27th.
Wendell, that's tremendous. I appreciate you coming. Stick around, because I know you got more fish report than I got, especially freshwater.
Yes, sir, I can give you our little info.
We're going to see. We're going to back it up.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back. You watching Paradise, Louisiana. Bedroom, Boudin, Cajun Meat.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
In the tradition of Louisiana's favorite seafood season, we're bringing home fresh catch seafood straight from Louisiana's Gulf Coast bayous and byways. At Little Village, Stabs Prime, Palermo, and Stabs in Central, our seafood dishes are made from the freshest ingredients. Seafood harvested straight from Louisiana waters, turned into delicious dishes to be shared with family and friends. From local people who appreciate local flavor.
For the thirsty, for those who hang out in packs, for heroes, for sidekicks, for those who see the glass half empty, for those who see it half full, for those on the right, for those on the left, for those with nicknames, for those with curves, for people that cycle, for people that recycle, for BFFs, for frenemies, for those with style, for lovers, for families, for big families, for everyone.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. Wendell, you ever Trotline fish?
I Trotline fish. This is the time to Trotline fish.
Yeah, right there. All the rivers are up.
Yes, sir.
I went to the muddy Pearl River the other day with my friend Hal Lamb, and I call him Louisiana man. He frogs, he crabs, he hunts, he duck hunts, he squirrel hunts, he rabbit hunts. He do it all. If he's got something to do with trapping, he gonna do it.
He gonna do it.
And he loves to do it. He's a nurse anesthetist, if I said that right. And he put people to sleep.
He put them to sleep.
But I don't know when he sleeps, because he's always running. And he got a girlfriend now that just followed him. He's blessed.
He's blessed.
Him and her both blessed. They like the outdoors. She's attractive, she works hard, she drives a boat, she backs her trailer up. She can do it all.
Hey, that's a good thing.
I don't know if she cleaning fish, but I was gonna ask.
Look, she's doing enough.
Let's go see how he do it. He's gonna give you some safety tips. There's some dangerous things fishing, because a lot of times when you're trout line fishing, you can be in a P-roll, or you can be in a bateau, but he was in a mud boat, and he was showing some safety tips. He'd been doing it a long time. One more time, too. I hope y'all watching in Destin, Florida. Well, I hope y'all have a great, I want to say hello to, I hope you have a great wedding and weekend and the whole week. Blake Hawkins and Heather Swenson. God bless y'all. Here we go. Catfishing with a trot line, like I said.
With trot line, trot.
Not trout.
What you want to do, guys, is girls as well. I like using the Trotline hooks. I think that's important. It makes the ease real good. You can pick your hook if you want. You can spin, this is a Gamakatsu octopus hook, but you can buy cheaper hooks. These little silver hooks are just fine. When you run your line, this is a 120-pound test. Make sure your swivel doesn't look like this. This line here is out of commission because if you leave a fray on the line, it'll get in your swivel and you'll wind up, the fish will tangle off. That's why this line's no good until I clean that up. But what you do is you make it so long and this weight will go back like that and you can control your hooks. Put your little weight in the bottom of it and you'll have this where you can carry your stuff around and it ain't all tangled up, because a lot of trot liners always they deal with tangle. So that's one of the ways that I do it. My main line is going to be around 220. I like around 320 pound weight. And then we'll discuss some other things and see what we catch today. Now this is your average net. That's not a net. Now this is a net. You catch Moby Dick in this thing right here.
What you catching, tuna?
What? Wait and see.
All right.
One of the other things that I want to bring to y'all's attention is respecting a man's trot line. If you're bass fishing or doing any type of fishing and you hang up on a trot line, don't cut somebody's line. I've been having a lot of trouble with people cutting lines. So I went to Tractor Supply, and this is a thing that they put in barbed wire and twist it up. It's like $2. I put my line in there and I drive it into the mud right off the bank. That way when you're fishing, you don't get on my line. But if you do get on my line, I leave a little slack in it so you can pull it in and get your hook off, your $3, $4 lure. A lot of trot liners put a lot of time and effort in their lines, so protect them. Everybody go out here and have a good time and respect each other as we fish.
Tell me about being courteous and not leaving trout lines in the water.
Oh no, that's a no-no.
And putting a name on it so they know.
You have to pick up your trot line, and I have some bracelets in there that I ordered online, stamped on with my number, clip it to my line, and if you're done fishing for the season, pick up your trot line. And I've had to chase lines that fishermen have cut, so don't do that because people are trying to enjoy the water. I'm trying to be responsible, and some fisherman goes and hooks my line and cuts it because he's got a $4 or $5 lure that's more important than my $150 line, because when you stretch out across the river, put weights on it, time and effort, don't do that, guys.
Hello, my name is Jen Corso. We're going trot lining in the Pearl River. Welcome to Paradise, Louisiana.
The things you want to do, a cheap way to do this is 98-cent hot dogs from Walmart. Put them in a bag, chop them up about like that, add garlic, add Jell-O, I like cherry or watermelon, put them out in the sun, shake the bag, let it get wet, put it back in the refrigerator. The Jell-O will go inside the hot dog and it'll stay on the hook.
And them gotta melt, I'm sure.
It won't take long.
That's them whole one right there.
Oh, yeah.
You don't really need the net on that.
No net? Okay.
I don't have one, baby. Now I caught him on a hot dog. Shrimp, hot dog, shrimp. So I know for a fact I caught him on a hot dog.
That had a mud cat.
It could be a mud cat.
Yeah.
I didn't see him.
All right.
I like to keep them in the water till I'm about to deal with them, because they'll twist off. Come on, right
So if you're gonna let him go with this one.
That's a
let me
mud
see.
cat.
I can't see him now. Okay, you got another one right behind it, just like you said.
Just like I said, that's a mud cat.
Yeah.
Pull your net up, eh? Go ahead and grab that one.
That's not an Opelousas or Goujon. Goujon. Don't let it go. There you go. See how lucky you are? You got a free meal.
Try to get me. So just like I said, 2 for 2 on us. It's always like that, almost always. Catch one, there's one right next to him. And look, big ones. I've caught 20-pounders next to each other. There's another one on here, y'all.
You got your good Friday.
Oh, it's a good one.
You got your Good Friday meal right there. This is Wednesday, Holy Week.
Now, superstition, he ate shrimp, put shrimp back on. A little ways out there, baby. Right here. Come up on me quick. I thought he was further out. There's a bigger one. See, he's right. All right, look. When you gets like that, unhook. Get the big net. Get the big net.
Got the freaking scar in there, whatever he is.
Come on, get close so I can see.
Good, right here.
Get the big net. Get the big net.
Get the big net.
That look like a trampoline. Whoa, good one, boy.
That's a good one.
Ain't no black cloud now. Yep. Thank you, Lord. Somebody gonna eat good Friday.
That's eel. He caught him on eel. I caught that eel on this line. I chopped him up. Look what I caught.
Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, we got meal. We got meal. Yeah, that one looks a little, look like a crossbreed.
It's a channel cat.
Huh?
It's a channel. Yeah. It's a big channel, adult. I don't like the way that's acting. Let's do that.
No, get your hand. Tell me what you call it. Bring it over here.
Does look like a crossbreed, but you see them few spots? I'm gonna call him a channel. Got a few spots on him. When they get more adult, them spots go away.
Look almost like a yellow cat.
Yeah.
Or, different color.
If you'll make your lines, say about that long, what you do is you take a clipboard, you run your line around it, you run it around it, you run it around it, and then you fillet one side of that clipboard and it'll come out with a line about like that. You tie it, burn your edges, make sure your swivel don't get frayed with
We done did that.
Yeah. And then you can organize your hooks just like that. Don't tip it over, put a little weight in it, carry this anywhere.
Get a pretty girlfriend like you got.
Yeah, get a good boat and a pretty girlfriend.
Hand you the bait, hand you the hook.
and net them and everything.
Cleans fish, everything.
She's something, boy. Captain General's been with me today.
Hi, I'm John Jackson, and you know we always say we gather our groceries out the bayou. Whether it's freshwater, saltwater, catfish, redfish, you have tons of choices when it comes to fish in Louisiana. But when I fry fish, there's only one choice, and that's Louisiana fish fry. My new favorite, the Cajun fish fry, has the perfect amount of cornmeal, corn flour, and the perfect mix of spices that really bring the heat. Hey, if you're craving Cajun, go look for the bright red bag at your local grocers. Bring home the taste of Louisiana with Louisiana Fish Fry.
Benny's Unlimited Wash Club memberships start at $14.99 a month. Wash, rinse, and repeat every day. Join Benny's Unlimited Wash Club at one of Benny's 7 locations.
In the tradition of Louisiana's favorite seafood season, we're bringing home fresh catch seafood straight from Louisiana's Gulf Coast bayous and byways. At Little Village, Stabs Prime, Palermo, and Stabs in Central, our seafood dishes are made from the freshest ingredients. Seafood harvested straight from Louisiana waters, turned into delicious dishes to be shared with family and friends. From local people who appreciate local flavor.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, and now we're talking about youth. Let's keep on talking about youth.
Let's talk about
and
the
youth. The youth, like
the
God
youth.
say, and my cousin Benny, youth.
Yes, sir.
Look, and thanks to Joe Macalusa and a lot of guys, the Louisiana Outdoor Writers Association, they got their youth journalism now. We all belong to Louisiana Outdoor Writers, and they give these cash prizes out. The youth journalism where they take photographs, they take essays, they write the essays, So I'm gonna give you a little information, but if you doubt, if I talk too fast and you don't understand, you can get information from the Wildlife and Fisheries, or you can get the Louisiana Outdoor Writers, LouisianaOutdoorWriters.org.
Yes, sir.
You can get information on the youth program. I want to also say, talking about youth, they are having a training session right now. If you want to be a fishing training instructor, there are going to be some workshops that'll be coming up by the Wildlife and Fisheries. One, it's going to be in the Baton Rouge area. That's going to be on the 27th. You can always get in touch with the Wildlife and Fisheries through wlf.louisiana.gov, and you put a slash and you can go to anything. If you want to know about hunting dates or whatever, you contact them. If you're interested in being a hunting instructor, it's going to cost you $25 for the course, but you get it back and you show up.
You get it back.
Okay, you can write a check and give you a check back and show up. They'll have another date in New Orleans on May the 1st. I don't know exactly where it's at, but if you get in touch with Wildlife and Fisheries, you want to be an instructor, volunteer program, they got a banquet every year. They do it. The lady that is in charge of that, you can call her on her phone. Her name is Elena McGarry. Just like my first name, but
like
it's
your,
McGarry.
but it's a lady.
And let me give you her number. She had a phone number in there. You can call her, Wildlife and Fisheries. Let me read it to you. There it is. You can call her at 504-286-4050. One more time, 504-286-4050. Miss Elena McCarry, she's in charge of that program. We call them volunteers, VIP.
VIP.
That's it. Now, the youth journalism contest, you can also mail Joe Macalusa. And by the way, before I don't plagiarize, all these events I get sometimes is on his calendar. So let me give the Advocate and Joe Macalusa credit before they get me for plagiarizing. Now, let me give you Joe's email address. Well, I take it what? I'm gonna give you his address. Put it in care of Joe Macalusa, Advocate Outdoors, Post Office Box 488. Post Office Box 588, Baton Rouge, Louisiana 70821. Attention, LOWA. So don't forget that. And there's a lot of kids participate in youth journalism. Safari International is one of them that sponsors that. It's a big deal every year at Louisiana Outdoor Writers Conference in August. So God bless you. Y'all want to get involved, and that's it. Got other news coming up. I've got events right now. I'm going to do it all at one time so we can get out of here. Don't forget the False River Cooker-Jaw Bass Tournaments every Friday. They also got one in the canal back on Wednesday. You got to find out. They ain't sent me no information. The guys forgot to send me what happened last Friday. I don't know if they fished, but they should have. Thursday was all the bad weather, huh?
Yeah, Thursday's the bad weather.
They got a third annual fly fishing for Mission, April 27th, 28th at PAC Kayak Rentals. That's going to be at Point of Shane Saturday. Veterans Fishing Day, casting clinics, fly tying, demos, kayak demos. Sunday's tournament entry. Tournament be on Sunday. The interest is $60 a team. You can contact them over there. The benefits to Mission 6. We got hunting season we got going on. We see what else we got. Oh, a big one. May 3rd and 4th, Battlepalooza. Number 14, the kayak fishing tournament. Bridgeside Marina at Grand Isle. Get in touch with Bayou Coast Kayak Fishing Club if you want to join events. It's open to the public. Entry is $50, includes Friday evening meal, post-tournament, fish fry, t-shirt, captain bag. Pre-registered required, okay? I think I got it, a tournament now. We're gonna go back, we announced last week. We got a lot of things coming up. We'll remind you one more time, y'all deal's in the last day of July. Now, it's 2 months away, but he's going to be calling me and remind me every Sunday night if you want to participate. He's going to remind me if he don't.
Yes, sir.
That's also the same way. We've got the Grand Isle Rodeo. We got Labor Day. The Star. We got a Star. We got an early bird winner. I wrote it down, but I'm about to get it back to y'all later before we go off. Star is right around the corner, let me tell you, you know, in May coming up. But you see this right here, Swovest? That's another big thing. They're taking registration now. They're registering people all over, but this is in June. But Swovest for the Later Lake Hospital. This is coming up, and the opening of the Later Lake Children's Hospital, that's going to be sometime in October also. So there's a lot of things coming on. We got Trail Ride. Trinity Outdoors coming up. Mr. Gino LaFosse and all them going to be over there in Iowa. We ran that last week. We might should run it again, but we got that trail ride coming up. We got the high school championships coming up. Don't forget, they're going to put in Amelia Landing and come back in, and the weigh-in is going to be in Morgan City at the park right there on Lake Palourde. So, see what else we got. I know I got, and it's invitation only, but the St. Jude Dream Day Fishing Galore. I've been there 20 years, so good luck. Good Lord's willing, I'll be there Saturday morning on May the 4th. So if I forgot something, just go back and look at last week's show, because I've been doing it. We got a skeet shoot coming up too, also in Maurice for Dreams Come True. So many good things that are happening right now. And we're going to come back. We're going to have a fishing report. He got more than I got. Stay tuned for Berkeley. Abu Garcia, fishing report.
There's no better way to cool down this summer than with a delicious, thirst-quenching Polar Pop Cup from Circle K. The Polar Pop Cup is the coolest way to beat the heat. Fill your Polar Pop Cup up with the flavors you crave in crushed or cubed ice. Nothing stays cold longer, so you can stay refreshed all day long. Stop in Circle K today for an ice-cold Polar Pop Cup. Polar Pop Cup, only at Circle K. Take it easy.
New Berkley Fireline Ultra 8. It's rounder, smoother, and 4 times more abrasion resistant than original Fireline. Expect 10% longer casts and superb knot strength.
And you thought Fireline couldn't get any better.
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
My neighbor Tony, he looked at me and said, "Man, you're crazy. You're about to leave out in this weather." And I said, "Sir, I have a tag fish to go catch."
I won this beautiful boat catching a tag redfish in Venice, Louisiana.
There's 100 redfish waiting. It all starts Memorial Day weekend. Sign up today.
Benny's Unlimited Wash Club memberships start at $14.99 a month. Wash, rinse, and repeat every day. Join Benny's Unlimited Wash Club at one of Benny's 7 locations.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, and Dean the Dream Lecoq. Dean, you're a big fisherman already. I just saw a picture. Y'all were fishing Foss River? Yes, sir. Where you caught those fish? Tell them, and what bait? You got one brim. It's almost big as you.
As big as my hands.
Well, and he got a big hand too, look. Woo-wee. What you caught that fish on? Cricket, a worm, what?
Cricket.
Cricket. You had it under a cork? You got a secret spot, Foss River? You ain't telling nobody.
I was on the porch doing it it all by myself.
What?
By yourself. He had some catfish and some more brim. That looked like a big deal. I'm so proud of you. When you gonna take Mr. Gary? I ain't caught no brim in a long time. You got time, or your daddy got you working?
I got time.
You got time.
Go back and help your daddy with the taping the show. All right, thank you. Good. Here we are. We got a combination. We got Burke now, we're going to see a fishing report. Also, we're going to go back and give you a little bit more on the event calendar or the tournament report. Let's start off with the tournament report first, because they always send us good. The Junior Southwest Bassmasters had a great tournament. Started out with the 15 to 18-year-olds. They were in a million. They had 14 people that had 5 fish limit, and almost all of the 30-something boats they had a weigh fish. They had 117 bass. The 15 to 18 was kind of rushing. He had 12.3 pounds from Pride, Louisiana. Evan Matty was second with 8.88 from Greenwood Springs, or Central. Third was David Gumman. He from New Roads, and Big Bass was Evan Matty with a 4-something. Also, the 11 to 14-year-olds, the Luke Millen, had 8.61 from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Caden Sellers, 7.99 from Denham Springs. Third was Jackson Rogers with 5.36. Big Bass with Brady Talbot, and he had a 5.13. That was a pretty big bass. I don't know how he didn't get enough to be. Must have had but one fish. Huh? Yeah.
One fish.
Yeah, 7 to 10 is Jack Vonador with 6 pounds plus from Denham Springs, and Gentry Rogers, Anthony Tapia, Big Bass with Gentry Rogers 3.86. So that's the Junior Southwest Bassmasters y'all see in the fishing report. We're going to be telling y'all millions of people catching fish. There's a lot of high water, a lot of runs. You got to watch where you run. Some places they still. But since that storm last Thursday, I'm passing a lot of rivers, and the water's gone down, and it's going to get back to normal in about 3 or 4 more days.
Yeah.
And it'll clear up because it's going out fast. The Amy River, Bell River, Tangipahoe River, Tefunkte, all these Pearl River, they're going to be going down. So also now, let's see what else I got. We're going to have what we got some events I missed.
Oh, some of the events, Lake Concordia, they have the Red Stick Fly Fishers.
That's a whole weekend coming up.
A whole weekend coming up.
I think it's the 11th, 12th annual. They've been doing it for years.
Yes, sir. Also, the May 4th, also the weekend Catch and Cook. They weighing in at the Lamar Dixon Center at 3 p.m. And May the 11th in St. John Parish, the kids tournament.
That's an annual deal. Last year, it was running a lot later because the river was up. They didn't close this Bonacare Spillway, most of it, so it might run on schedule on May the 11th. So just check with us or check with the St. John the Baptist parish government, and they'll let you know, or the sheriff's office.
Yeah, Mr. Burnell charges Mr. Burnell Charles. Phone number 504-570-4885.
Okay.
He's the contact person.
What else we got? Could have got another catching and cooking.
Yes, sir.
May 4th, Lamar Dixon. Dude, they got so many. Look, y'all check these out. Look, I'm gonna say one more thing. I'm gonna give a shout out to Joe Macalusa. At the end of the year, he tells you if you want to make the event calendar, and you got an event coming up, whether you've been doing it for 10 years, first year, it's because you're going to do it, whatever. You contact the Morning Africa, you by email or send them a letter. And Joe and the Morning Africa, they do an event calendar. So you don't walk on each other, you get a big turnout. Now, some of these no conflict. Somebody riding a trail ride ain't going to be fishing a bass tournament.
Correct.
So, but it still gives you an idea of what's going on the weekend you want to have your event. If you can't, you ought to move it. Also, you got to be careful. Somebody might have one at that same landing. Do a little study, do a little research. and it'll improve your crowds. If you have any questions, call me and I'll look it up for you.
Yes, sir.
Call me, Gary, or email me, Gary@ParadiseLouisiana.com. What else we got? We forget anything else?
That's it.
Let's go to fishing report now.
Fishing report.
We're gonna start off. With freshwater. You see what I was telling you about those catfish, huh? Man, they're Trotline, but not just Trotline. They're catching catfish everywhere.
Yeah,
Bell River, Old River, everywhere you can. The river's up, they're muddy. Pearl River.
False River.
False River, they catch them in traps right now. The run is on. You saw our buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a catfish, and he would catch them on crickets. When they bite, Nick, you can catch catfish, everything. But one of the best catfish bait you see on the trout line fishing, he was using wieners soaked in Jello.
A wiener soaked in Jello.
Oh, yeah, it's a baby. They had all kinds. And plus, they had cheapest shrimp you could buy.
Yes, sir.
Dean and them are fishing crickets and worms, but at Bell River and a lot of those places right now catching catfish, they catch them on regular night crawlers, putting them on a hook, under a cork, or even free lining. So right now the waters are in and out, and catfish are like marauders. They're going everywhere. They catch them in traps at False River. You see this big bass that just come out of False River? Chris, congratulations on that. Caught it on that buzz bait. A black buzz bait, by the way. Chris Mitchell, congratulations on that. Also, I'm gonna go back, we're talking about Pearl River and catfish. Jennifer Corso, I wanna mention you one more time over there at the Pearl River, you and Hal Lamb. There's some pictures y'all caught that evening. I was there, yeah, the carp.
Big carp.
He been catching a very big carp, and he gonna cook it. Now, he's a Louisiana man. He said he knows how to cook a carp.
Man, I need to go pay him a visit.
Oh, yeah.
I never had carp before. I want to taste it.
I eat gaspagoo.
Gaspagoo. I eat gaspagoo now. You gotta eat it hot.
And now that Chef Fiola has showed us how to cook that Asian carp, I eat them too.
He
makes balls. Freshwater report. You give me some freshwater reports.
Freshwater reports. I can give you a report off of my knowledge and experience. Last weekend we caught them in Jack Miller's. Bass in Pat's Bay, the water clear in Pat's Bay. We caught them on spinnerbait. Caught them on speed craw. We also Henderson, the water high, but the water's starting to pull out. They catching a few bass in the back of Henderson. I know they catching the brim, the shanky pin, and a few saccolades also.
How you say? I'm making fun of you the way I talk. I don't mean to make fun. A chinker pin, a sinker pin?
A shanky pin. Then we call it a shanky pin.
You know how many? You know how many names they got?
Man, they probably got 1,000 different names. We in South Louisiana.
They got 4 or 5 of those. What do they call them? Shell crackers?
Shell crackers.
Lake runners?
Yep.
Huh? Red ear?
Yep.
So, that's real, I said. And a chinker pin is what I know about.
That's what I know about too.
Shanker pin. Shinker pin.
Yeah.
Shinker pin. Go ahead.
Okay. Again, Falls River, they catching brim and catfish, catching a few brim. Also, Bell River, where our tournament is on May the 4th. I went up there to the Spunky Monkey and I was giving flyers out. Some guys were coming in. They had been catching in Bay Natchez area, catching limits on bass. So the fish bite.
They got a lot of grass. They're coming back in Bay Natchez and in Pat's Bay and all that.
Yep.
They got them through. That's we used to catch them on jerk baits right up against the bank. We get on side the grass. You can't know how to jerk bait. When you find little pockets behind grass, they come up and hit it. Or you fish a frog or something else. So. Tell me what else you got. You got anything? What you hearing? What you hearing from the marsh?
From the marsh.
You see what them kids caught fish?
Caught fish Amelia, Bayou Black. In the pipeline canal, they've been catching their limits. A lot of 12, 13-inch bass, but they catching their limits. So
punching or they catching
speed craws and spinnerbaits. That's what they've been catching them on in the pipeline canal.
What about Turtle Bayou area?
Turtle Bay areas, Pipeline, that area, all that area has been Bluebird, all those areas are been producing.
Now give me, let's talk Sac-A-Lait. Everybody wants to know something. I got some reports from Toledo men right now that people are catching them off their piers out to 25 foot of water, 30 foot of water. Living the dream. My buddies and them got back, you saw last week.
Oh, Mr. JT.
Yeah, all the guys, all them people out there, they're catching fish right now. They're catching Sac-A-Lait. They are catching some lunker bass too.
Yeah.
But you go to Toledo Bend Country, you go to their website, you can get a lot of fish reports too.
Yep.
What else? Your oxbows, Concordia, Lake St. John, and all those areas up there, Lake Bruin.
Yep.
I ain't getting no first-hand reports, but I know that people had tournaments up there, and they've been something coming, people catching fish. Also on the pier side, now they done grow. Lake Concordia and all them other ones, Lake Bruin, they done grow up. There's piers everywhere now.
Everywhere.
But we used to fish the tree side and the pier side.
Pier side,
So
yep, they still have it.
What else you got?
Okay, a lot of my friends might not, you know, the Sac-A-Lait fishermen, they don't like you to tell where the Sac-A-Lait bite.
Well, you can't come back on if you don't tell the truth.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell the truth. On Thursday, my friend sent me a picture. He had 40 Sac-A-Lait, 10 shanker pan,
whatever you call it,
and 20 brum. And they were in Jack Miller, fishing the canals going to Pass Bay. On crickets and jigs.
Crickets and jigs. What color jigs?
Black and chartreuse.
Black and chartreuse, number one.
That's old school. You can't go wrong with it.
I think anything else, I'll come back and tell you. But let's go to Shoreline. Shoreline fish right now. Grand Isle. They got so many tournaments coming up at Grand Isle too. You know, they're going to have the trout championships. Tommy Vidrine and his daughters and his wife, they fishing the rocks. Right now, it's back up to live bait. They catching live pokies. And shrimp, boy, easy to get. They're getting a little harder to get in that area. Shrimp are very plentiful over there in Island Marina. So Miss Angie and David, they got anything you want over there. Plus, I keep reminding y'all, before you go, give them a call. Their captains come in every day. They report to them. They send me pictures between them. There's new marina out now. The guy ain't called me back lately, but Delta Marina down in Buick and in that area, they are starting to get reports catching. They catching them in Yellow Cotton Bay.
Yellow Cotton.
Oh yeah, and that water's somewhere silted in, but they're catching fish. Another place I'm gonna tell you, saltwater, is Dulac. And they're in those areas. Some of those captains, my buddy Louis D. John and them went out there and they caught fish. Private lakes too, let me get out of that. You know, private lakes and ponds right now are producing a lot of big fish. Now, y'all gotta excuse me, my nose is running. I don't know what it is.
It's the pollen.
What I'm smelling.
The weather changing, we got a little cold front that's here. The weather went from hot to kind of cool.
Why are we talking about that? The gnats are getting bad too. If the wind ain't blowing, you better watch that gnat. I still use ultrathon about 3M, but a man told me the other day the best one is he take vanilla extract, half vanilla extract, half water, and then Don, you know them use.
Don.
They use Amber Romance and Skin So Soft.
Skin So Soft, yep.
I never had a whole lot, but ultrasound for me works, and I'm gonna have to try the vanilla extract.
Look, that's a good one. I'm gonna try that one.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
But they bad. So, going back to saltwater, I ain't hearing that. It was really rough. Miss Angie and them told me one of the roughest weeks they had. It was just muddy water
high
everywhere.
water, yep, that water.
My cousin and them went to Delacroix. He'd been killing them. Tom LeBlanc and them, they went to Delacroix. They found some fish, but he caught 14 specks, 1 red, and 1 bass. You know, they not like, and they were expecting a limit. The week before they had limits. C.T. Williams had limits. Hopedale is still, they're catching a few fish, but mostly redfish.
Yeah.
The captains. Clint DeOmas, all them guys. I'm going to give you a good report coming from there because Coca-Cola is coming with me in the camp. We're going to be fishing Tuesday and Wednesday with 3 of the best captains out of Island Marina and Hopedale. They out scouting today. I'm leaving when I get here, so next week I ought to have you a great report. Or a black cloud. Never know. Black cloud. Got a turkey report too. Tournament report right now is what you heard, you know, the other thing. But turkey killing that. There's 2 turkeys that just came in. One is coming from the warrior, an Army warrior, Mike Garrett. He was hunting up in Missouri with some of his guys, well, also veterans. Mick Clanny from Memphis and John Kirby from Alabama. Them 2 Navy guys that took him out, killed his beautiful turkey, 21 pounds, 9 3/4 inch beard.
Big turkey.
Big turkey.
Big turkey.
Dow Henson sent me one out of Texas. Him and his grandson, Caden St. Angelo, the 9th grader at Central, had a 20-pound turkey, 11-inch beard, and 1 1/4 inch spurs. So had some bad stuff happen, but I just want to mention this right now. Mark Dupree, all y'all old timers coming out of Balls Parish and Markville, his funeral is set for this week. 91 years old. He was one of the first people to start Operation Game Theft with the Wildlife and Fisheries.
Yes, sir.
And also going to mention the star winner this week, Albert Lieber in Kenner, Louisiana. That K2 box and a lot of other things.
Yeah.
Can I thank you?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to blow my nose on camera one more time, but it is running. Stay tuned. Next week, Paradise, Louisiana, probably be coming to you from Slidell, Louisiana. We might be at the Lonesome Cajun. Jack, what's your name?
Reagan.
Reagan? How old are you?
7.
Where you go to school?
Oak Ridge Elementary.
You catch any fish? You ever caught a fish? You ought to get somebody to take you fishing. You tell her. Your mom and I would say, get me on the water. What about you?
My name's Jackson.
You catch any fish?
No, but I have seen my mommy and daddy catching fish.
Well,
before.
good. Well, you watch that. You watch Paradise, Louisiana. You'll be on next week.
Say hey to
Paradise, Louisiana, Cox Sports Television.
Say hey.
Waving by.
Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Louisiana Fish Fry Products, Demco, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, Relief Windows, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.